Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Levioso! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Accio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio.
Off on another adventure.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. 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 Accio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What are you up to now?
Accio! Accio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Revelio. Revelio. Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Can't seem to get the smell of dragon
This stairwell looks promising.
biology class. I suppose it's better than stink sap, but not by much.
People are always spotting about.
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? Revelio! Accio! Lumos! Levioso! Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
I prefer to study in the library. It's always much too loud in the common room.
Someone's parents
Lumos.
made fortune papers, and they shared them in the common room. Think they live next door.
Garlic asked me to acquaint the main.
Revelio.
Verona at the Three Broomsticks always gives. Says it's a good way to get out after a break.
Revelio.
Rumor is.
Quite a few hamlets outside of Hogsmeade. I'm going to try and visit them all this year. A beginner's guide to life.
My entire family is involved in this.
Well, I don't find her bothered.
My interest. Don't grow it, I say.
Revelio.
Professor
Lumos.
I spit out my breakfast.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Reparo.
I was trapped on the grand staircase for an hour the other day waiting for the
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Study in the library, at least you can be sure. Oh.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Lumos. Levioso.
Wish I could see what Hogwarts looks like to muggles.
Whoever decided to make...
headmaster of Hogwarts.
Lumos.
Must have been the victim of a flock of whoopers.
Do all of the professors have their own owls? I rather enjoy transfiguration myself.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get... Got it! Only 4 more to go. Accio! Accio! Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
I thought about transferring to those buttons if we press the black in his iron.
My little sisters will be so happy to see me over the holidays.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is...
I'm not looking forward at all to learning about the Snoggle. There's a reason.
I can't memorize it anymore.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Perhaps I'll come back to this. Revelio.
If I can just stop vanishing my notes when practicing Evanescence.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know. I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Revelio.
Oh, there goes my way.
Revelio.
Give 'em all four!
Lumos.
I'm the one!
Expelliarmus!
Act like a winner!
Revelio.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Luma. Levioso. Luma. Lumos. Lumos. Levioso. 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 Protego.
Levioso!
Lumos. Accio.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
There goes my wager.
Don't shy away now.
Lumos. Lumos. Levioso. Levioso.
Descendo! Is that all you've got? Levioso!
Levioso.
Descendo!
Protego.
Expelliarmus!
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Expelliarmus!
Lumos.
Expelliarmus!
Levioso. Lumos. Protego. Lumos.
Levioso!
Levioso. Levioso.
Descendo!
Lumos. There goes. Accio.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Lumos.
Descendo!
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Protego.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Lumos. Stupid one. Levioso. Lumos.
Expelliarmus! You're better than that!
Lumos.
Levioso!
Levioso.
Descendo! Levioso!
Levioso. Accio. Protego.
Find the one!
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Lumos.
That's all you've got?
Act like a winner!
Levioso.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Descendo! Protego!
Stupid. Accio. Levioso. Stupid one. Accio. Protego. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Levioso!
Some big hits that round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.